Getting ready to go live. Trying to get all my stuff in line here. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am a little early here. Let me go shut my door. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Beth Gaff, and I am the Systems Administrator, Robotics Instructor, and Technology Trainer here at the Peabody Public Library. I am so glad that you took the moment today to be a part of our Tech Talk Live session. I just threw a pen across the room. Today we're going to kind of talk about our world now, and what is happening now and changes that are coming and or have come. And any questions about technology that you have, make sure that you're typing them in for me so I'm able to see them. And it's been a little crazy lately because of all of the changes that everybody has had to deal with. And that isn't just about technology. That is also about just life in general right now. So the best way to kind of adjust to it would be to try to make the changes along with it, if that makes sense. So one thing I know here at the library that is a lot different than what we've done before is everything here has gone virtual. So we are doing everything online now, slowly trying to get ourselves back into having people come back into the building. We are not doing programming like we were doing before. So that is a huge change for all of us because not all of us deal with technology and virtual things and all that kind of stuff on a regular basis. So us having to readjust our lives has definitely made an impact on us. So with that being said, keep in mind that pretty much everything we do here at the library is now online, virtual, live feeds, videos pre-recorded. And I have a feeling you're going to be finding that more and more and more. So one thing that I kind of want to talk about today is Zoom. Zoom meetings, team meetings, any kind of meetings that you may be forced to do now as a part of the changes that have come. So I want to make sure that you understand how Zoom works, team meetings work. That way you're able to be a part of it. So I'm just kind of waiting here to see if we get some people on. I see I do have one person on. I'm just kind of waiting a minute here. I am going to put our group down in the comments here. So if you would like to join the Tech Talk Technology group, that is the link to get you there. And then you can be a part of it as well. And I share these live feeds in there. I also put the streamed classes in there. Anything that we need technology wise goes in there. So you can also find out, just a second here, find out information about what kind of programming we have going on through our website. And I am sharing that now. This is our website, so you would be able to get on to find out what our programs are. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, it's a little early for me. I usually do these in the evening. So we're going to learn a little bit about Zoom as well as Teams to be able to either do distance learning. You can do meetings this way. I actually work with somebody regularly that sets up weekly meetings with the family, so they're all able to kind of check in with each other. That is a fantastic idea. Mental health right now has really plummeted. If you were already a sufferer from mental health, what's going on right now is not going to help you really. So being able to stay connected with your family, even though you can't maybe see them during the holidays or really anytime you want, this would be a great way for you to be able to continue to do that. You could even do a virtual Thanksgiving if you wanted to. Obviously, you'd have to make your own food at home and you couldn't go to somebody else's and eat it. But you could all still gather around and get together and do a Zoom meeting, a team meeting, something along those lines, and be together. So, I mean, there are a lot of options for you. I want to share this link in one more place. All right. Okay, I have sent it. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think I got Nick on. I know you were wanting to make sure that you could get on, Nick, so I hope you are. I sent it to you in Messenger. I tagged you in it, and so forth. So hopefully you are on now. If you are, you could make a little comment. And okay, so okay, all right, Nick has joined the Tech Talk live session. I hope so. I hope you're on here, Nick. It says that you're trying to get in there, so I know you had called me about it, so I want to make sure that and I will put the link in here as well. Discussion. Post. There we go. So now you can join the live session on the event as well. Okay, so we're going to talk about Zoom and team meetings today. That way you are able to communicate with your family, whether you can be with them on the holidays or you cannot be with them on the holidays. The world is crazy right now. We're all having our own issues with everything that's going on. So my job is to make sure that your life is a little bit easier to make sure that your life is a little bit easier. Sorry, I'm still trying to get him in here. Just a minute. Here, let me call him real quick. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, I gotta keep on keeping on. So I've given him, hopefully he can click on the link I sent to him in messages. Okay. All right, so hopefully he's in here. I'm not sure if he is or not. Nick, if you are here, go ahead and give me a hello. I have sent it to you in Messenger. I can't make it any easier than that, I don't think. So go ahead and click on that link I sent you in Messenger if you're able to. I tagged you in the event. We actually do this through YouTube and not Facebook, but I create the events on Facebook and share the links in there. So I've got my YouTube people, my Facebook people, and everybody has a way to get in. So hopefully he'll be able to get in. If not, he'll have to watch this later. All right, so I am looking for some easy, let me get into Google. All right, so the whole point of having, using Zoom or Team, he's still trying to get in. Just a second. Okay, I sent it to him again, so hopefully he gets and understands. Okay. So the whole point would be to be able to still be with your family during the holiday season. I mean, you can't get any more social distance than that. So okay, he's still trying to get in, so I really honestly cannot make it, I don't think, any easier for him. So hopefully he figures it out. Okay, I am looking right now for some Zoom instructions for us. Really, it's pretty easy. You just create yourself I hope you're in here, Nick. I see 2 people in here now, so I hope one of them is you. I tried really hard to get you in, so I'm hoping that it worked. And if it did, you can just type in or something like that down below. And you're still trying to join through Facebook, and you can't. So, okay, so we are going to, I'm going to flip us around here. And I typed in, let me go back. I typed in learning Zoom. And when I typed that in, I got a ton of different ways that I can learn Zoom. I'm going to actually use the one that is actually from Zoom. And it says support Zoom. So I'm going to use that. And here you can see that it has live training webinars. I'm going to go ahead and copy this into, there we go. That way you can follow along if you'd like. So this has live training webinars, Zoom video tutorials. You can watch recorded training sessions, meeting and webinars. So if what I do today I'm going a little fast, they do have a training session on that link I just posted. You can also get started here, messing with your audio, video, and sharing, meetings and webinars, Zoom phone, Zoom rooms, and things along those lines. So, I'm going to go back to okay, so this takes me to those videos. A live training, join a meeting, record a meeting, and join and configure. So, getting started with Zoom. All right, let's just go to zoom.com. All right, I'm going to flip us back around here so I can find what I'm looking for. And just a second. Okay. So basically Zoom is a video conferencing. So video conferencing is allowing you to communicate with people outside of your home virtually. So here I am on Zoom. Let me flip us around. Just a second here. Okay, I had 3 people in here. Not sure what happened there. Okay. Flipping us around. All right, so this is Zoom. And let me go. They have like a little slider here. So you can meet people on Zoom. They have Zoom phone. Taking your physical event virtual, and keeping you securely connected wherever. So up here in the corner, I can click on host a meeting. This would allow me to go ahead and schedule it. With videos only, that basically means that everybody would just be video. They're not going to be sharing any screens with anyone. Or you have a screen share only. Or with video off. So I'm going to do it with video on. And here it wants me to log into my account. If I don't have one, I can sign up for one, but I do have one. So I'm going to go ahead and so now I'm in Zoom, and I've got upcoming meetings. So right here, because I'm signed in, I can now schedule a meeting, join a meeting, or host a meeting. So I'm going to schedule a meeting. And now I can make my topic family time. Okay. A description. Since we can't be together for the holidays, I brought the holidays to us. Something along those lines. Oops. So now you're gonna want to schedule, and I'm just following it along right down through here. So now I'm gonna wanna schedule the date that I wanna actually have my little meeting. And we're gonna plan on this to be going on at 12 p.m. Planning on it being an hour. Okay, because I don't pay for a Zoom meeting, then I'm gonna probably make it 30 minutes. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, but you could come in here and change it the way you would like. You could make it a reoccurring meeting, so every week you could do this. Not sure what just happened. Let me go back. Unlimited meeting minutes, okay. Well, I guess I got to start over. I don't know what happened. Okay. And that's an optional thing. So I am setting it up. And all right. Generate automatically. There's a code. Host participants. Allow participants to join. And save. Okay, so now I have a saved meeting. And I need to invite people, so they have an invitation area here. Invite link. So I can copy my invitation, which is right here. And it's been copied. And I want to see if there's somewhere where I can invite people. I don't see one, so. All right, so I'm going to go to join a meeting. I don't have a personal meeting. My meetings. All right, so by clicking on my meetings, I have a meeting set here. I can click start, launch. I actually have it preset up. I think I needed to go to host a meeting. We're learning this together, guys. All right. So I'm going to leave this meeting. I'm going to host a meeting with video on. And there's my video. You can see me there. I'm not worried about audio, but you can see my video, which you can see me recording you on my video. So I have one participant. I can invite. And it looks like I can do that by various email platforms. But by copying that link, I should be able to go in and just post it. So let's see here. So I still have, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And I'm going to go into host a meeting instead. You are already in another meeting. I thought I ended it. End meeting for all. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Host a meeting. Okay, so apparently you got to set it up. You have to schedule a meeting. And then, and I work with this all the time, but I'm normally the one invited. I'm not normally the one that sets it up. But it looks like it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, let's check out Teams. Yes, that is a bearded dragon in a Santa Claus suit. Let's check out Teams. Just waiting for that to load. This is another way of communication. So if I go down to, first off, I'm going to want to create myself. This is through Microsoft. So if you have a Microsoft account, then you'd be able to log in using that. If you don't, then you would need to create one. And then you can just go to the calendar, which I don't use my calendar very much. But this would be how you would create one. And up here in the corner, we're going to add a meeting. And it's very similar. So I'm going to add a title. Family get together. And now here's where I need to add the people that I want to come. So you would need their emails. Then you would need to come in here and select your date of the meeting. And we'll just leave it at that. You can make it repeat if you want, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Adding channels, we're not going to add that. You can add a location, tell them what you want to tell them, and then click save. By doing that, if I now go to my December calendar, let me flip her open here. Let's see. It should be here, unless I set it. Okay, well, where's the 12th? Okay, so I am looking at the 12th. So another way you can do it that obviously looks like it might be a little easier is just actually picking your day. Let's see, work week and all week. There we go. All right, I had to change this up here. So if that happens to you, it was set on a work week and not a regular week. So you want to make sure that it's on a regular week. Here is the family get together. I can click on that. Here I can edit it. So let's say that I want to edit it to actually be today. And we're going to set this up for 10:30. And I'm going to send an update to all my invites. I don't have anybody in there right now, but if I did and I hit send update, it's going to send that update. So now if I go back to my November calendar for today, there is my meeting. It's getting ready to start. I can click on that, and then once it's time to start, then it should pop up and let me join. Okay. So those are just a couple of different platforms that you could use to do some kind of a interaction with your with your family during the holidays, since you're not going to be able, some of us, not all of us, but some of us may not feel comfortable or not want to take the chances of hanging out with the family like we did before. So okay. I'll have to call him later about that. He still wasn't able to get in. He's still trying to do it through Facebook. And I've explained that you have to click on this link right here for you to get into YouTube. It's easier for me to do it on YouTube and keep it on my channel. I can get good stats that way of how many of you are actually watching these. So that's why I prefer to use YouTube for our live sessions instead of Facebook. But I'm here for you, and I see we have 2 people on here right now, and I just wanted to go over ways you can be with your family without physically being with your family. And there are other platforms out there that you could use, so you could Google it and see what else you could come up with that might help you out to be able to still visit with your family, social distance, and enjoy the time with them virtually. Obviously, if you have an iPhone, you could FaceTime them. If you are on Facebook, then you would be able to do a video chat in Messenger. And so forth. So there's a lot of different ways that you can get onto something that would be able to allow you to communicate with your family during the holidays. With that being said, I really hope all of you have a great, great, great holiday next week. It's pretty exciting that we finally can all get together. Hopefully, whether it's virtually or in a setting with our families. So I'm really going to miss some of my family this year that I'm not going to get to see. But maybe I'll FaceTime them. Maybe we can do it through Facebook. Maybe we can do it through YouTube. There's a lot of ways that you can still visit with your family distance-wise. So, does anybody out there have any technology questions that they would like to ask me? It looks like we've got about 20 minutes left in our session. So I want to make sure that I'm addressing those. If not, I'm just going to keep talking for the next 20 minutes. Sorry about that. So I'm going to be talking for like the next 20 minutes if nobody wants to say anything or ask any questions. Maybe you can tell me something that you are planning on doing for the holiday season. If you are not going to be with your family, what are you planning on doing? I don't know why he can't get in. Okay. Does anybody have anything that they would like to say to me? Any questions that you may have about really anything? I can try to help you out with just about anything, especially technology related. So, I didn't have a lot prepared today. I knew that I was going to have a couple of people in here that I thought were going to have some questions. So I assumed that we would be talking to them. But one of them's having issues getting in, so. Who are my two people that are on right now? Maybe you can say hi. You may have some information that's going to be helpful for us today. Oh, well, that won't work. Jeez. Who are my two people out there? Don't want to say anything this morning. It's early. I totally get it. One thing here, let's talk about things that are going on with the library. So we are, not only am I doing Facebook Live now from the 10 to 11 on our one Saturday a month, which I'll be a little bit more prepared next time, with more techie tips, which our techie tip today was the how you can virtually be with your family without physically being with your family. So we looked at Teams and Zoom. So I would highly recommend that you do that so you can still see your family and your loved ones. We are also having in-person tech talk here at the library. So if you are local, one Saturday a month, which happens to be today, from 12 to 1, probably more like 12 to 12:45. The computer lab down here in the basement is open, so you would be able to come in anytime during those hours and participate or come in and ask questions about your device. So make sure you bring your device, your questions, your cords, anything that we need to get us going for that. What else is going on? Virtual field trips start next month. The virtual field trips aren't just for children. They're also for adults. However, there's always some kind of a lesson that will be with them. So if you are homeschooling your child right now, whether it's voluntarily or not, you would have some kind of a curriculum that you could follow with our field trips. And our first one is we are going to be exploring live webcams of animals around the world on explore.org. There's a ton of different live webcams, believe it or not, that are set up throughout the entire world that just run a constant live feed of different animals and things along those lines. So we are going to be taking a look at some of those animals, whether they're in the ocean, not in the ocean. There's a bunch of them. So we're going to be taking a look at a few of those, and then there'll be some kind of a lesson involved. If you want to participate in that, that's completely up to you. We do still have our mobile lab going on right now. However, we're down to 2 locations till the end of the year. Well, 3 locations, sorry. If you are local, our local coffee shop here, Bruja, I do go to that once or twice a month. Burger King, I go to there once or twice a month. And Grace Lutheran right now, the senior center. We will be revisiting the senior center in January. So be looking for those dates in January. Our field trip for January is art museums around the world. So we're going to be looking at different art museums that you can do virtually, as well as having some kind of a curriculum for those kiddos if you are homeschooling. All right, it looks like we've got about 10 more minutes. And I may wrap this up a little early if we can't get someone in, or if we can't, if we don't have any questions today and we're just observing, then I'm probably going to go ahead and end our session a little early. Let me put the link up for Teams. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Teams, sorry. I got sidetracked. My computer is running very slow today. It's about as awake as I am. Let's see. Don't know if this will give us a link. No, it won't. I need a link. Oh, excuse me. Well, it's not giving me a link, and I think it just has to do with the fact that you do have to have an account and such. Let me see if I can find it online quickly. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Well, it's not giving me a link, but if you go online and you just click in Teams, you'll be able to find it. It's Microsoft Teams, and it does the same thing as Zoom, especially if you have an account already. So, all right, everybody. Well, I have babbled for the last 45 minutes, and I think I'm done. If you have any technology questions that you would like to be addressed, you can email them to me. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can email those to me at that email address right there. and I will answer them as quickly as you can. Don't forget that you can take weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly sessions done at your pace. And that's all free to you. You just need to get a hold of me so I can send you an assessment. The assessment takes about 5 minutes of your day. Send it back to me, and then we will get started on weekly lessons, technology-wise, computer-wise, programs, internet, basic, keyboarding, mouse, whatever you want to learn is absolutely free to you. And we can do that virtually through emailing. I can email you lessons that you complete, you return to me, and then I grade them and so forth. It's kind of like being in school, except it's free. So just email me and let me know that's something you're interested in. I will send you an assessment. Once you complete the assessment, we will get you started. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap today up. Thank you so much for joining me. Our next live session isn't until after Christmas. So unless I hear something major from all of you that you want to have, let me make sure I'm right about that. No. Our next Tech Talk Live session is December 19th. It's going to be our next Saturday session in December. That is at 10 a.m. in the morning. And then our evening session will be on the 29th after the holidays. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me on Tech Talk Live today. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Try to enjoy whatever weather you have to deal with today as best as you can. And I will see you next time. Thanks for being a part of it. Have a good one.